accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium.
That's an 8-point game. That nigga got 57 real life scoring points.
With the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
NBA TV.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, I was sneezing. You niggas. The first thing these niggas gotta say to me on a day-to-day basis, it always gotta be a shot. Come on, bro.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run the option on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Titan football. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. Just shy of midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a 1st down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Taron Johnson.
I hope they change that shit tomorrow, too. In fact, you can pause the game more than one time. That Washington game tied up right now. You ready, Rick? You ready?
Made the stop.
Oh, I ain't know.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shouldn't if you pause it, you get cheating shit over there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
So, how is that not some kind of interference?
So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about
I'm not talking about the man right there. I'm talking about the other man.
Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Khalif Raymond now. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Complete to Derrick Henry.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, it's Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
He's tackled at the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I know it. Him and Marcus Morris.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's caught by Smith. 30, the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. You know, the defense really was pretty good on that play. I guess that was just good offense beating good defense.
And you know I hate to admit that.
I know you
absolutely hate to admit that, but you're exactly right. Good offense beat good defense and won that play.
A first down carry for Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Well, he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Tannehill getting it out quickly to Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Six yards left on second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 24, Tannehill. Quick slant to Brown. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards.
1 yard gain, bro.
Nice play on the ball by A.J. Brown, and he comes up with the reception. He had a terrific 2019 as a rookie. The first one since 1970 to go over 1,000 yards receiving and average over 20 yards per catch.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled.
And right there, other nigga was out there.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And they'll turn a power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd and goal, option right. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with a 2nd touchdown of the game, and 5th on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
What wrong with that right there, right?
It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score 14. Bills 7.
That is the kickoff as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to have a Bills first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he was in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
Roll him out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Tannehill. On the screen, this is Evans. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he takes a shot on the
I will be looking all right, but I got
that could be the stuff this defense needed to get them back on
this
track.
Quigley nigga. He ain't even getting in the game today.
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
I don't know if he'd hurt himself again or what. You talking about you?
Last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern comes on for Tennessee.
I should have played Randall
McKenzie is back deep for
instead of Greek though.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35.
He don't even want to play there, don't look like.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field.
I ain't okay, Baker. This 5 from fucking Quigley,
into a
bro.
really nice game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll get out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Here's Allen, and that's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Take the goddamn ball.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic.
That shit just gay, Rick.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield.
No, but I'm saying, I was hitting X when your man run across the goddamn field. Like, what the fuck?
Interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set.
Nigga, so he took off. I hiked that motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck?
Defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle.
I'm gonna cut this shit off.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
I think so. Very sure.
Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Heard the kicker right quick.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
Why do you want to kick it short again?
A little under 30 seconds seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
tell you
from
why.
the 25.
Max?
And right side, they're going to go option here.
They can't give him that much.
Much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Look at this.
And for the third
Yeah, Rich, you
time
got
in
it.
this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
I'm finna
And
concede
he's
this on
gonna
this
score.
quarter here.
It's a pick
We ain't play Call of
six, and
Duty.
the Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Down, definitely.
He's got it as they double up
He
the
didn't.
lead. This one's now 28-14.
Titans 14.
He ain't scored for 2 points. Yeah, I did.
Maybe
He ain't gonna play no more.
Play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is
Them bitches
away.
up 40.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Cause I played him. Yeah, my shit locked on. I thought I had saved it and I didn't save it and got the fumbling at the last second and had to play somebody. So I'm like, fuck it. Cause I wanted to play curve.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. A.J. Epinesa in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. After the sack on 1st down, Tannehill, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Utah, Donovan got just 10 points, 4 of 14. Let's listen in.